Hello, this section is about our activities that we were able to enjoy with Ovation of the Seas. So the first, I would say one of the cool activities that we had during the day was that at the music hall, where it was called the napkin-folding artistry.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
It was fun. Cruising, you tend to do some things that you will never do in any other place.
Hey, maybe for the holidays you might see some cool napkins.
So we went to the napkin folding class demonstration. Again, it's a little half hour something to do, and it was, it's enjoyable to go and do that. They have their entertainment staff, one of the people, go through it. They have towel folding and other things, and this was the napkin folding. We learned some neat tricks.
And we had a handout too that you were able to keep.
I'm not going to remember any of them, but...
Well, that's why you have the handout to, to remember.
Did you keep the handout?
I did.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, you'll have to do those for Thanksgiving.
We will,
all the
yeah,
napkin folding.
Yep. So that was a big one. Well, let's talk about some of the other ones, and then maybe let's round up with the really cool one that we went to. So we did on 270. There was we went to one of the game shows, but there were several different game shows, and then they had both up by the pool, but then on 270 they had movies.
Right.
So I love Wicked, so I was able to watch Wicked. You watch it for a little bit. But,
right.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
So Royal will have movies in a couple different places. They'll have them out on the pool deck. During the day, they'll play relatively current movies. I think they had they had Wicked for you, and Conclave was playing.
Yep.
So if you do want to, you can just take a break and just go ahead and catch a movie.
Yeah, so that was nice. Well, you talked a little bit about the casino. Do you want to mention any more of the casino? That's an activity.
Yeah, the casinos there, just in general, if you're new to cruising or unaware, casinos and the stores are only open when the ship is at sea. Yeah. So if you are a certain distance into port or at port, the casino will close. Once you're in international water, the casinos will open. So we were overnight in Cabo, so the casino was closed for a large portion of the time, because we were there for a day and a half, and then we were in Ensenada for another day. So of the 6 days, the casino was probably closed for at least half the time. So the casino is only open when you are at sea, and again, that's the same for the shops that are in the Esplanade.
Yeah, we went in some of the shops.
Shops you'll find, definitely there'll be a Royal shop that has merchandise that's available. Little hint for everyone, if you wait till the last day, they will have everything on sale.
Yep.
That's there, but
and then they we talked about, just for the kids, all the activities and the Seaplex and the flow rider.
Seaplex again. There's an arcade that's in the Seaplex, along with the ping pong tables and
all those games,
Xbox that you can just use if they're available. Lots of free activities for younger folks and really anybody who wants to go ahead and use them. They're there.
Yeah,
they're there for you.
Let's talk about, we'll come back to our cool
Yeah.
tour. But then activities are, going when we're able to go to Cabo
Yeah.
and Ensenada. You want to talk
Yeah,
about
so
Cabo?
we were overnight in Cabo. We didn't get off the ship the first day because there was some difficulty with some tendering due to some seas that were a little bit odd and a little rough seas when we were anchored.
Yep.
And it was busy, so we ended up getting off on the second day since we were there, which was
go the second day
much
early.
Quieter. There
Oh
was
my gosh, it was.
we just
so
walked off the
easy.
ship,
We
but no, there was no
walked
line. I just
off,
walked off. There was
went
no one
right
there.
onto the tender, walked right
We didn't have any excursions in Cabo, and we did get off about like 9, so it was very quiet there. We did get an opportunity to do some shopping there.
And tell them about how you got.
Well, I didn't get anything. Just again, most of the shops in Cabo are really willing to negotiate. So use your negotiation skills to get the best price, because they're more than willing to negotiate most of the time.
Well, it was nice because they, had come on in and went in, and it just smelt of leather.
Yeah, it was a shop that sold leather goods and other things,
so
and
nice.
they're really friendly and happy to see you. And it was a very nice time. It's a little different than going there at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's true.
Then 9 o'clock in the morning. It's a different vibe. So it's whatever your thing.
Well, just walked around. I mean, there's the water right there with boats, and then the surfboards.
A lot of interesting things to do in Cabo. There are excursions to do. We chose because we have cruises later this year that we will. West Coast cruises tend to stop in Cabo quite a bit, so we will be there a few times this year. So we'll do some other things later on.
We didn't get to, because Senior Frogs was not open.
Senior Frogs is one of the touristy bars that's there. That's one of the must stop at places. But it was 9 o'clock in the morning, and that's even for me that's too early.
So that was Cabo, and because we were there probably about an hour, and by the time we got back, it was after 10 in the morning, and then when we got back, remember the line?
Yeah, it started getting busy.
So busy, so we were really happy that we left early.
If you can get there a little bit earlier, you will avoid the crowd. But sometimes you don't want to avoid the crowd. You want to get that vibe. So. Yeah.
And then, really, Ensenada, we didn't do.
Ensenada is the city of Ensenada. Ensenada is not really by the cruise port. You would have to take a shuttle several miles, or you can walk if you want to. But it's not by the cruise port. The cruise port is very industrial. Mm-hmm. Again, Ensenada is one of those places you go to virtually every. Cruise that leaves on the West Coast, so it's not one we really chose to get off. It wasn't. We weren't there that long.
We got off. We got
off and walked around and just got some.
So we'll show you some shots. But the cool thing that we went on to round up the activities was called Sip Tour Pour, and we first, signed up and we were one of the first in the tours and went back into the galley.
Yeah, it's a galley tour that one of the kitchen managers approached us when we were eating dinner.
The night before.
Because I think they weren't full, or they were trying to get some more people on the tour, and they discounted the tour, or at least they told us they discounted the tour. I don't know if they did or not, but we ended up going on it because we're both interested in that. Kathy, in her another life, used to manage that sort of thing.
Service,
So it was of interest, and if you ever get a chance to see the galley or just the food operations of a cruise ship, it's an incredible place to
It
see
is.
all the moving parts in there. It's amazing.
I would say my highlights, or the things I really liked first was the bread. Walking
Yeah,
in
the
there,
bakery.
the smell of oh my gosh, it was
It's
just
intoxicating.
Yes, I love that. I love watching the desserts and then just so we went on the third floor first, so there wasn't any activity. We just got to go on the tour and see
Right.
where they're doing everything. But then we went up to the fourth floor where they were serving, and I mean just hustle and bustle. I mean they are just working.
Yeah.
So just a lot of appreciation for the staff and all that they do. And he really stressed all the safety that they go through, and it just was an impressive tour.
It's really an operation considering they're feeding thousands of people.
Yes.
And they have to take into account people's food allergies. I'm very well aware of that, as I have a very severe food allergy that if somebody screws up, I'm going to be in the hospital or dead.
Yeah.
So it's really something to watch the care they put in on that kind of thing, and just how much it involves the waiters, because the waiters are expediting their own food. They have to make sure that they have to manage getting their own food. It's not someone expediting their things. They have to make sure that their food is coming and it's done and it's the way it's supposed to be. So it's really something to watch all of that happen, and
Well, and also that we saw how they prepare. Like a couple things. First, they had carrots, and literally one by one, they are.
You wouldn't think that somebody's peeling carrots.
It's not bagged. They're one by one. You think about the amount of carrots. And then what we learned too is they each had different scarves. So the yellow scarf it's their first time. What do they call it when they're there? Their time there.
I'm not sure. You don't want to be a yellow scarf.
Yeah, well, they're the.
You're peeling carrots, cutting onions.
The time that they work, the staff there works like a 6 month time period.
What's their contract?
Their contract. That's the word.
Yeah.
So they have the yellow has their first contract.
Yeah. They're all doing prep. They do prep the whole contract.
At least done one contract. And in the red, they are
They're like sous chefs. They're finishing things.
And the only ones that got the red were the only ones that would do the soups and those sauces.
Right. They prepare sauces and did the finishing work on things. So it's quite an operation to watch. So if you do have the opportunity, don't pass it up. If you're at all interested in the operations of a very large kitchen, it's really something. A lot of moving parts.
So that's activities. Our next area that we're going to talk about is the room in general. Just our opinion of our room.
Okay.
So